All right, guys, this next video on word problems, we're going to take it another step. You can see right here, I'm on the section where it has multiple quantities. So now I'm not just going to solve for one number. I'm going to have at least two quantities, maybe three. And what's real important, it even says here, you have to get the expressions that represent each quantity, and you have to put it in terms of x, and then use that to set up your equation. So there's a little bit more work in these. All right, if I read through 7, okay, I have a class of 28 students, has 3 times as many boys as girls. How many of the students are girls? How many of the students are boys? Now I'm dealing with two quantities. I'm dealing with boys and girls. So I'm going to get this set up. So where it says get expressions for each quantity, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put boys and we're going to put girls. Now out of these two quantities, one of them has to be x. So we ask ourselves, which is the one piece of information that we know nothing about? And then this kind of tells you the order that it's written. See how girls is written second? I don't know anything about the girls, but I do know that there's 3 times as many boys as girls. Since girls is listed second, I don't know anything about the amount of how many girls there are. I let girls equal x. So you have to figure out which of the quantities equals x. So girls is x. Now keyword here is times. So if there's 3 times as many boys as girls, boys is going to be 3x. Now to get the equation, I'm going to use the only number that they give me. It's saying that there's a class of 28 total students, boys and girls. So if you add the boys and the girls, you get 28. So I'm just going to add these quantities. So I'm going to have 3x plus x equals 28. So this is a real simple equation. 3x plus x is 4x. All right, if I divide everything by 4, 28 divided by 4 is 7. So we get x to equal 7. Now, what's a little bit different here is once you solve for x, you're not done. What is it? Is it 7 boys? Is it 7 girls? Once you get the x, put this in a different color, plug this back into the setup that you have. So for boys, when you plug that in, it's going to be 3 times 7, which is 21. So I'm going to put this, there's 21 boys. And then for girls, right, if I just plug this in, that's just x, so there's 7 girls. And that makes sense. 21 plus 7 is 28, and 21 is 3 times 7. All right. You know what? I'm going to skip to number 11, which is on the back. All right. Number 11. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger here. All right. Okay, number 11. Say we have a coat and pants cost $78.50. If the cost of the coat was $31.70 more than the cost of the pants, how much did each one cost? Well, the two things I'm dealing with are coat and pants. So I'm going to get the setup. Most important thing. Now, after I write this down, coat and pants, I have to figure out which one's x. Well, I'm going to get that in a second sentence, saying if the cost of the coat was $31.70 more than the cost of the pants, pants is listed second. I don't know anything about the pants, so that's x. Now, keyword here is more than, so I know I'm going to add. So it's saying the coat is $31.70 more than the pants. Well, if the pants is x, the coat is x plus $31.70. So these are the expressions for the coat and pants in terms of money. So it's saying the total of them is $78.50. So we're just going to add these quantities together. And if I add these quantities together, right, if I add this x and this x, I get 2x. And then I'm just going to add this with it, plus $31.70. And that equals the sum of the cost of the coat and pants, which is $78.50. Okay, and this is where you can break out your calculator. We're going to subtract $31.70 from both sides. So subtract $31.70 from the $78.50. Still going to have 2x on the left side. Let's see here. And that's $78.50 minus $31.70 gives us $46.80. Then divide by 2. When you divide that by 2, you're going to get that x to equal $23.40. Now you're not done. Then you're asking yourself, all right, what's $23.40? Is it the coat or is it the pants? Well, if you just put this in, go back to the setup, the pants is $23.40. And then the coat, you just plug the $23.40 into this and then add $31.70. So if you take $23.40 and add $31.70, then that tells you that the coat is $55. Put this up here. The coat is $55.10. And if you added those both up, they would equal to $78.50. All right, so that was one example of each one where you multiplied quantities. This is where we had more than, so we added. Take your time with these. This is the main part here, guys. Get the setup here and then figure out which of those two quantities is X. That's the main thing to get started.